Kia ora and welcome to some tips on using Zoom to record your evangelism tips for Facebook and our website. I just want to give you a few things to think about before you start recording on Zoom. So the first one is thinking about the light. As you can see, my face is not particularly well lit up, it's quite dark from this side. So I'm going to just move my laptop around this way. Now the lighting is definitely better. I've got the light source in front of my face rather than from behind me. So that's the first thing you want to think about, is where your light is coming from. If you've got a lot of light behind you, your face is going to be a shadow. If you want to do these outside, that can be really nice. It's a nice environment. But again, you just need to be really mindful of the light, and particularly with shadows if it's a sunny day. You don't want to be having the light so much in your eyes that you're squinting, but you don't want shadows crossing over your face. And you don't want the light behind you, so you're just going to have to play around a little bit. You'll be able to see yourself on screen so you can determine what's a good way to go. Another thing that you need to think about is your background. You don't want a background with loads of distractions. So if you happen to have an office that's got lots and lots of busy things on the wall, books, different things that are going on, they're a distraction for other people to look at. So we want to keep it nice and simple. The nice thing with Zoom is they offer virtual backgrounds. So if you just right click, choose virtual background, I'm going to go with blur. You do need to download these beforehand. And now any of those things that are in the background are not that noticeable. Again, if you're going to choose a virtual background, make sure it's not one that's just equally as distracting with palm trees in the wind behind you. So make sure that your background is not distracting. My earrings are quite distracting, so I would take those out. Also think about where you are. If you're in a communal place at your house, make sure you don't have people walking in behind you, coming into the shot. Even though they may be well back, it's still just another distraction. So make sure that other people in your house know that you're recording and to maybe not disturb you with noise or coming in and going. The last thing anybody wants is to hear someone yelling at you in the background. Think about movement. One of the things with virtual backgrounds is as you move around, sometimes the background can lag a little bit. I know as evangelists often you like to talk with your hands. Again, this can be really distracting. Doesn't mean you can't do it at all, but just make sure that doesn't become the focus and detract from what it is that you're trying to say. Another really important key that a lot of people I've noticed seem to miss is their position on screen. I've been in Zoom meetings where the person's so far away from their screen that basically you're looking at a large expanse with a small person in the middle. And then you have others who are so busy looking at what else is going on the screen that they're really, really close. And again, that's just distracting. So you want to be well positioned in your screen. You want to have that bit of space above your head so that you're not hitting the ceiling, as it were, and a little bit of space. Head and shoulders is about what we're looking at. Nice in the middle of the screen, again, not off to the side. And if you look away, we're losing you. So just think in the middle of the screen. Your eyes are really important. Remember, when you're recording for evangelism tips, you are connecting with the audience out there. Often in Zoom meetings, we're busy looking at our screen to see other people. For me, my screen is off to my right. So if I was looking at the other people, all you're going to see is that side shot. So you need to remember where your camera is and be looking into your camera. Now I realise you may have some notes and you do want to be prepared so that you know what you're going to say. So you just need to be mindful that if you've got notes, put them right in front of you so that you can just have a quick glance down to go off them. You want to be natural, so while it's important to be prepared and know where you're going and what you're going to say, you don't want to be too scripted. So remember your light, remember the background, remember it's your face that we're wanting to see on the screen, and think about looking right down that camera, because then you're going to connect with your audience better. With all that said, make sure that you have fun. You want to look like you're enjoying yourself. Remember to smile and create that pleasant interaction with your audience. Have fun.